And let's start. Here's Jessica.
Good morning, everyone who's here. Sam, Sunny, and Amy. Hello. My name is Jessica. I'm Alan's niece, and I'll be leading you through a yoga practice today. So if everyone can just find a seated position with a long spine, we're just going to take a minute to really center down, leave whatever we've been carrying outside in a different room, and center down, find your breath. I sometimes like to place one hand on my heart, one hand on my belly, so I can really feel my breath and get in tune with my body. We often don't get much stillness in our day, so this is a chance to really pause in the next half hour and really get in tune with your body and your breath. So let's just take a moment. Set an intention for your practice, a word or a phrase. I'll begin us with a quote. The power of yoga lies in its ability to uncover the strength that is already within you. So with those words in mind, let's begin in a tabletop position. So hands firmly placed on your mat, shoulders stacked over your hands, hips over ankles. We're just gonna warm up our spine a little bit and go through a few rounds of cat-cow. So lifting your chin up to the sky, your sit bones to the sky as well. Your navel goes down to the earth in a cow position. And then lifting your spine, rounding into cat. Tucking your stomach in. Just go through a few rounds of these back and forth at your own pace. You can also add a few movements in your hips if that feels good. Just begin to waken up your spine. One more cat and one more cow, and we'll meet in neutral. Inhale, pointer dog. Reaching your left hand forward, your right leg back, as if you're reaching to either side. Hold here, and then as if you're pulling a string, bring your arm and leg into your stomach as you're clenching your abs. And then pull back out. We'll do 3 rounds of these. Inhale, pull in, clench. Exhale, reach out. 2 more. Inhale, pull in. Exhale, reach out. Inhale, pull in. Exhale, reach out. Good. Come back to neutral, tabletop. Do the same thing on the other side. Right hand lifts up, left leg reaches back. Level your hips to the mat, find stability, and pull in. Exhale, reach back out. Inhale, pull in. Exhale, reach out. Good. Last one. Inhale, pull in. Exhale, reach out. Nice. From here, bring your arm and leg back down. Get into a plank position. As if you're pushing yourself away from the mat, engage your core, form a long straight line. From this plank, we're gonna go to chaturanga. So elbows are bent. You come down halfway. Hold. Back up to plank. Okay, we'll do that one more time. Chaturanga. Bend your elbows. Halfway down. Back up. And on your inhale, we're gonna push up to downward facing dog. So sit bones reach up to the sky, forming a deep V shape with your body. It's okay here if your legs, your knees are bent, your toes are pressing into the mat, working towards bringing your heels into the earth. Chest is reaching towards your thighs. Good. Okay, from here, exhale back to plank. Hold, chaturanga. Halfway down, back up to plank. Downward facing dog. Keeping a V shape in mind as you're here. We'll do that one more time. Back to plank. Chaturanga. Push back up. Engage your core. Downward facing dog, V shape. Good job. Okay. From here, we'll slowly lower yourself back down to the mat, chaturanga, to cobra on the floor. Fingertips are at your sides, elbows push to your frame. Slowly begin to peel your heart off the mat. Gaze is up. Feel that stretch in your lower back. And lower back down. One more time. Inhale, cobra. Push. Exhale, back down. Similar pose, locust. This time, hands reach out to your back. Thumbs are at the mat. Toes are pressed into the mat. On your inhale, peel your heart up. Fingers reach back. Legs reach back as well. Lift. And exhale, lower down. Inhale again. Reach up. Lift legs up. Fingers reaching back. And lower back down, good. Inhale, bow. Same thing, your hands are reaching back, but this time your legs reach towards your hands. You can clasp at your ankle. On your inhale, breathe in and reach up. Pull your shoulders back. Legs lift up like a bow. Good, inhale, back down. Push up back to plank. And downward facing dog. Nice. From here, bend your knees, look forward, travel to the front of your mat, meet your hands. Inhale, halfway left. Press on your shins with your hands, and with a long spine, reach your head towards the wall in front of you. Draw your shoulders back. Good. And inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, rise to the top. Fingers reach up. Exhale, cactus. Shoulder blades come together, open up your chest. Inhale, chair. Reach your fingers up, sink your sit bones down to the earth. Weight is in your heels. Good. Palms come together. Prayer twist. Right elbow comes to your left knee to the other side as you twist open your side body. Good. Imagine your knees are pushing together. Inhale back to center. Do the same thing on the other side. Left elbow comes to right knee. Twist. Good. Exhale back to center. Hold. 3, 2, 1, and fold. Bring your hands back down to the mat. Okay to bend your knees here. Reach and let yourself release here and hang. Good. On your exhale, step your right leg back to low lunge. Runner's lunge. Knee is stacked over your ankle, creating a long line from your back heel towards the crown of your head. Lightness in your fingertips. Good. Anjaneyasana, lower your right knee, untuck your toes, Come to neutral. Reach your fingertips up. Anjaneyasana, you can clasp them to do a little back bend. Feel that stretch in your quads. Good. Hold here. Exhale, untuck your back toe. Push up into high crescent. Hands are still up. Good. We're gonna do 5 dips here. So you'll lower your knee, your right knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. Good. Exhale, we're gonna open up to warrior 2. I'm gonna switch sides so you can see me. Opening up to warrior 2. Front knee is stacked over your ankle. Back foot is at a slight 45-degree angle. Open up your arms to T shape. Broaden your shoulders. Gaze is over your left fingertips. Good. Hold here. Strong warrior 2. Keeping the same foundation in both of your legs. Extended side angle. Hinge from your hip towards your front thigh. Forearm can rest on your thigh as your back arm reaches over your ear. Extended side angle. Good. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Raised hand rotates back to your thigh to rest. Front arm reaches towards the sky. Gaze is at the fingertips. Reversed warrior. Good. We'll flow through those 3 poses with the same foundation 3 times. Warrior 2. Reach. Good. Extended side angle. Extend your arm over your ear. Good. Make sure your weight isn't dumping in to your thigh. Your strength comes from your legs. Good. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Warrior 2. Extended side angle. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Good, last time here. Warrior 2. Remember your breath. Exhale, extended side angle. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Good job. Exhale, cartwheel your hands back down to the mat, to your low lunge. Okay, meet your feet at the top. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So left leg goes back this time. Low lunge. Runner's lunge, good. Anjaneyasana, lower your back knee, untuck your toe, come to neutral. Hands reach up and clasp. Slight back bend. Hold here. Should feel it, right? Your hands raise. Good. Okay, on your exhale, untuck your back toe. Lift up to high crescent lunge. We'll do 5 dips here. Ready? Knee down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Hold. Transition to warrior 2. Pivot your back foot. Front knee is stacked. Reaching through both sides of your fingertips. Gaze is to the front. Exhale, extended side angle. Forearm rests on your thigh. Back arm extends over. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Good, 2 more times. Exhale, warrior 2. Find your breath. Exhale, extended side angle. Imagine a long line from your heel all the way through your fingertips. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Last time, good job. Extended side angle, inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Good job, cartwheel your hands back down to the mat, back to low lunge. And from here, step back to plank. Vinyasa flow, which means chaturanga, and you can do either cobra or up dog. Up dog, you're pressing up away from the mat. Thighs are off the mat as well. And then we meet in downward facing dog. Take a moment to find stillness and your breath here. Good. This time, walk your hands back towards your feet. Good. Into standing. Halfway lift. Press into your shins, long spine. And rise. From here, we'll go to our wide edge of the mat. So with your feet parallel towards the wall in front of you, high pyramid, hands clasped at the top, reaching. This is active pose, as if you're stretching up to the sky. Good. From here, goddess. So bring your heels a bit in, toes spacing out at a slight angle. Goalpost arms or cactus. Sink down. Good. We'll take a few moments to just pulse here. You can move, sway side to side a bit. Okay, pulse. We're gonna transition into a flow from goddess to star. So as if you're pushing up the ceiling, we'll go from goddess to five-pointed star, reaching out. And then as if you're pulling it back down, back toward goddess, excuse me. Okay, again. Inhale, star. Exhale, fierce goddess, pulse. Inhale, star, push up. Exhale, pull it down. Fierce goddess. One more time here. Inhale, reach up, star. Exhale, pull it down. Goddess. Sink a little deeper if you can. We're gonna lift our right heel off to stretch out that calf. One, lower it down. Good. Left, same thing. Left heel up, hold, lower down. Balance challenge. Both heels up at the same time. Balance here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Good job. Okay. From here, hands come to hips. Straighten your legs. Parallel your feet so your toes are facing the front. Wide-legged straddle fold. So from here, hinging from your hips, you're gonna come down. Head releases down to the mat, keeping a long spine. Your hands can either come down to the mat or reach for your ankles. I'm going to do a bind. You can join me in that if you'd like, where your hands come to your back, clasp up, and push to the ceiling. As your head reaches down, hanging. Release here. Good. Find stillness. Maybe come back to your intention here. Nice. Okay, if your hands are clasped, slowly release them. Halfway lift with your long spine, head facing towards the front. Good job. And hinging from your hips, come back up to standing. We're going to do Skandasana. So hopefully you can see me at this angle. But coming down on your toe, your right toe, with your leg out, heel on the floor. Okay, good. You can either use your hands or the strength of your legs. We're gonna switch to the other side. So watch me first. This is with your hands if you'd like. Switching to the other side or without. Whatever feels most comfortable for you. We'll start with our right and then at your own pace, switch to the left. We'll do 5 rounds of these. Go at your own pace. Remember your breath. You'll probably hear some creaks and cracks in your knees and joints. Finish up here. One last one. And when you're ready, you'll meet at the front of the mat. In forward fold, just release here. Take a moment to pause. Good. From forward fold, we're gonna step our right leg back to warrior one. So this is similar to warrior two, except you're facing the front. Imagine your hips are like car lights facing the front and that you're on like a train track with your feet. Back leg, your foot is at a 45-degree angle. Front leg is bent. Good. Hands can be at your hips or reach up. Clasp, do a slight back bend here. Hold. Press power through your back leg. Good. And release, back, hands back to your hips. Okay, from here, transition to warrior three. Weight goes into your front leg. This is a balance pose. Hands can either come in prayer, airplane, or if you have room, out in front of you. Work to keep your hips parallel to the mat. Good, and hold. If you come out of the balance, just come right back in. Yes, or prayer or airplane. Good. Okay, slowly release your back leg back down to the mat. Okay, we'll do the same thing on the other side. So left leg steps back into warrior one. Remember, hips level with the front, working towards that. Hands reach up. Clasp, back bend. Good. Okay, warrior three preparing. Shift your weight to your front leg. Back leg reaches out. Hands come to airplane, prayer, or out in front of you. I don't really have room, so I'm gonna come to prayer. Hold here, find your balance. And slowly release your leg back down. Good job. Step to the front, meet both feet together. We'll come down to Malasana squat here. So feet are more hip width distance apart. We're gonna come down to a squat. Toes are pointed at an angle. Hands can be in prayer. Good. And from here, you can slowly lower down to your sit bones onto the mat. Boat pose. Hands can be holding on to your legs. Legs come out at a 90-degree angle. Or if you are more flexible, they can come out to a straight line, which I can't. Okay, from here, hands come out. We're gonna do 5 rounds of pulling in and out. Engage your core here. Okay, when you're ready, bring your feet back down to the mat, bridge pose. Feet are planted on the mat, back is flat on the ground, hands can be at your sides, and slowly lift your sit bones up to the sky. Good, hold here. Hands can come to a bind underneath as you rotate your shoulders under. Hold here. If you would like to go to the full wheel, you may, or just stay here and bridge. Hold. And then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, lower back down to the mat. Good job. Okay. From here, let's windshield wiper our legs to either side. Good. Bring your legs to your left side as your arms come out in T shape. Gaze comes to your right side, supine twist. Good. Find a nice twist in your spine as you release. Bring your legs back to center. On the other side, lower your legs back down to the right. Gaze comes to your left. Good. Bring your legs back to center. Supine figure 4. Bring your right ankle across to rest on your left thigh. Interlace your fingers through your left legs and hug your thigh towards your chest. Good. Nice. Feel it there. And then slowly release as you transition to the other side. So left ankle rests above right thigh. Interlace your fingers and pull your leg towards your chest. Good. Slowly release here. Okay. Feet back down to the mat. And we'll end here with a happy baby pose. So you can reach for the outer edge of your foot, either foot, and pull your feet towards your body. You can rock back and forth here. Do whatever last motions feel nice for you before we enter into our Shavasana corpse pose. Okay, slowly release. Bring your knees to your chest and give a tight hug. Then slowly, with intention, release your legs back down to the mat into Shavasana corpse pose, your last final resting pose. Take just a moment here to release into the mat. Notice your body, notice any sensations. Maybe thank your body for what you were able to do this morning and for showing up on your mat. And connect with your breath one last time. Good. And slowly begin to bring movement back into your toes, fingertips. And when you're ready, you can rise back up into a seated position. Bring your hands to heart center. Thank you for joining me in this practice today and for trusting me to guide you through. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste.
And that was Kick Fit Yoga. Great job. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Have a good rest of your weekend.